We are off to Daytona. Rolex, 24 hours. Lexus Racing. Let's get it. We just got to JFK Airport. It's about like 8 in the morning or so. We are headed down to Daytona, Florida for the Rolex 24-hour race with Lexus Racing, and this is going to be a blast. Join us for the ride. We also have 2 other people coming with us to cover this event. We have Neo, who's on a different flight, and we have Crispy, who's going to be joining us tomorrow, and it's going to be a sick squad shooting this whole event. There's Nicholas waiting for his bag. Yeah, the Thule bag's nice though. You know, what's interesting is a lot of people don't know that, you know, a lot of people post about like the glamorous things of traveling, this and that, but they never really get to see like the struggle of traveling with like 10 bags, 12 bags, going through security. And even before that, all the prep that goes into packing, organizing, making things as fluid as possible for the entire trip, like the entire process. I think alone I spent probably like 4 to 5 hours just organizing and packing gear properly. This way everything can be as efficient and as smooth as possible on the shoot because everything is organized and streamlined. So a lot of people don't even know that, but part of the game. Yay, time to load on in. Time to load on in. Time to load on in. Beautiful. This is why we always get minivans, specifically Chrysler Pacificas.
Dude, I fell asleep while waiting for them to start letting me in. I almost missed the flight because I was napping.
That would have been good. That's the first time you've slept in a chair in a while.
Yeah. Well, we came from the other way, huh?
Wait, did we come from the other way?
Yeah, we did. Why did
All right, Friday morning, start of the race weekend. We're packing up the car right now. We got 2 more guys coming in this afternoon, and we about to get it. All right, so we made it to Daytona International Speedway, and we are here a day early, or 2 days technically early from the main race. And right now we're gonna scout out the whole area because we've all never been here before, so we need a lay of the land, see where Lexus's hospitality is. There's a hospitality section, there's suite, and see what are the best vantage points for the race to make everything interesting. So the whole place is sick, but it's huge.
Look at that. Look at the angle.
Dude, yo, that's fucking footage from us, yo.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yo. Pop. Yo, that's sick. Yo, that was it.
I'm no expert, but one cool thing about IMSA that's also different than everything else, it's the only series where the drivers actually change into the car. So most series, that doesn't happen. It's one driver, one car. So imagine the teamwork you truly have to have, because you're counting on your teammate to come through, and you're sharing a car. I can't even imagine that. It's kind of like, you know, if you're taking a long road trip, right, with somebody in your car. If you don't get along with that person, it's gonna be the worst trip. So, you know, every team got to make sure that the drivers kind of get along. They learn each other, their driving styles, how are they for success, and that's what makes IMSA a little different and really cool. It's also, notice the prototypes, GT3 cars, GT cars, they're all racing at the same time. So that's another cool thing. You watch F1, there's just F1 cars running. There's no other cars out there, right? So that makes it obviously more challenging, but it actually makes it cooler for the fans. They're seeing all these classes run at the same time.
Yeah, to slow down for each other and stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. That yeah, you got to get out the prototypes way. The prototypes are going, you know, over 200 something easy. I mean, they're flying. So obviously, the courtesy and I believe even the rules are get the hell out of their way when they're coming, right? And it's amazing to see the driver's skill. Imagine for 24 hours, not only you're racing against your competition, you're watching for all these prototypes just coming around and lapping lap after lap after lap. And you know, you have to get out of their way. So it's really, really cool, really interesting. Like I said, I'm no expert. I'm still learning the rules. I'm still learning. And so I don't know it all, but I do read on the IMSA website. I talk to, you know, Jeff and the team and try to learn more about the actual specifics of the racing, because it involves strategy as well, how good your car is. All these factors come into play for your success in this racing series.
So parking right now is super stressful because we have a pass, but like kind of don't have a pass sort of thing. So we're parked right here. And what we want to do right now is get wide vantage point shots of the track. The problem is we can't move the car. So we're gonna improvise, and we're gonna take the free tram that goes around everywhere, this whole track, and we're gonna get some wide, like nice swooping shots with the Mobi. We just have to walk to the tram, which is gonna be a bit of a walk. So we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it.
So let's take a look at the track map. For this 24-hour endurance race, there will be a total of 12 turns. The objective of the race is to have the furthest distance traveled around the track after 24 hours. Our goal is to capture as many interesting race angles with as many focal lengths as possible, while making sure to also capture key events throughout the entirety of the race. The most important events will be the race start, hot laps event, hospitality B-roll, the fireworks ceremony, the race finish, and the podium event. After having walked the track, we determined that the most interesting track angles are on turns 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 12, and of course the finish line. To accomplish this, we have a team of 4 shooters: Sam, Chris, Neo, and me, Nick. Due to track safety regulations, not all of us can roam the track freely without proper credentials. All other shooters must remain behind the major fences throughout the track. The only one with credentials will be Sam for this shoot.
Hi.
Sam will be using Red Gemini with a 24 to 70mm lens. He will be mostly responsible for both gimbal and handheld shots with these focal lengths. He will also be able to travel the entirety of the track because he will have the credentials to go beyond the fences. Because of this, he will also be responsible for capturing major events up close. Chris will be using an identical setup as Sam. His task is to focus on crowd reactions as well as general B-roll throughout the race. Since Chris will not be able to cross the main fences, he will be getting track shots with fans in the foreground. Neo will be using a Sony a7S III with a 200 to 400mm lens to capture tight shots from long distances. He's really looking for a lot of compression. He will mainly be set up as a static angle from the top of the stands over here. His major task is to get tight shots of the start and the end of the race, as well as the fireworks show from the bleachers.
cumbersome?
What's that?
A little cumbersome?
Yeah, just a little bit for this. For what we're about to do right now, not gonna need this. All right, so we just got to the track, did some more scouting, but now we are at the Hot Laps event with Lexus Racing. So a lot of guests and enthusiasts, Lexus enthusiasts, get to hop in the car with the professional driver, go around the Daytona track, and it's absolutely incredible. These people love it. You're gonna see some sick footage right here.
Bank curve is amazing. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's so slick. Yeah.
Dude, that bank turn, that huge bank turn, it feels like you're on like a roller coaster. You're just getting like sucked in, crushed. Dude. That was wild. It's an interesting feeling. It's actually, it's so empty, but it feels epic to be on. It's kind of like being in like the middle of the football field, you know? Just interesting vibe. It's freaking cool.
doing?
Good.
How's it going?
Have you met this Nick? Nick, this Chris.
Hi, Nate. Oh, he's Nick, not the camera.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't. Oh, see, you didn't know.
Yeah, just assumed,
well,
yeah.
now you know. What's your bet? The main race is tomorrow. It starts at 1:30 or 2 o'clock. Then it goes for 24 hours, obviously, until the next day.
Yep.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yep. We don't have to film the whole thing like throughout the night. Obviously,
Yeah.
that'd be fucking crazy.
You
but
don't want 24 hours of footage to go through?
nah, I'm good.
Because I feel like that'd be cool.
You mean you don't want Nick to go through
Edit everything? Yeah. Lucky you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna film
Everything. Just roll everything.
5K, 2-to-1. Good luck. Okay.
Yeah. So there's tomorrow's an early day because they're doing parade laps. I think at like 7:38.
Cool.
But yeah, other than that, I'll give like a whole rundown later on. We have another guy, Neo, with us who's doing like.
Neo, like from Matrix?
Whoa. His actual name's Nehemiah. He's Lithuanian, but we call him Neo.
Nehemiah?
Yeah.
Like, that's sick.
Yeah.
What?
You'll meet him in a little while.
Okay.
He's roaming around with the 200 to 400, just getting like, yeah, getting cool.
Is that your guys's? Or the
We rented it from Adorama.
Okay.
It's really nice. It's the G-Master one. It's dope. So, yeah, other than that, pretty chill. I'm pretty sure we have access to the grandstand, which I kind of want to try and figure out now because tomorrow for the parade lap, if you're on the ground, there's only so many angles you can get. So I want to at least get like one person one side, one on the other, etc.
Okay.
So maybe we'll try that out. So I'm thinking maybe we'll just go handheld and we'll take the tram back around and just see if we can get up there.
Okay.
Figure some shit out. But yeah, just we could throw that shit in the car and all that. Yeah.
I thought I saw a Ronin 2 for a second, and I was like, Sam?
No.
Sam?
No.
Rain jacket?
So
Kiss
if you didn't know, Nick's doing a whole BTS video for.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Okay.
Cool. This is terrible. r/shitty rigs. Like, what is this even from? This stuff is plastic or something. It's broke. This small rig, like top cheese plate, is nice, so I can not have to screw into the body for the Moby top thingy. But this no fit with it. So if I want to go handheld, I gotta take the top plate off.
It's always something. You mean you don't want to buy like a bright tangerine $600 top plate?
No, I'll do 4 screws every time. I'm okay with that. I'm really okay
You
with
sure?
that. Yeah, look at that, I'm done already. I just saved $500.
Yeah. So like so the quick release place like sometimes works. Yeah, no, it's fine.
How'd you take the...
Because sometimes one of the nuts get caught,
Oh,
so
like,
sometimes
stuck.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's not really like a quick release, but it is, but it's not, you know?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good,
it's
man. That's
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Quality, bro.
Yeah.
SchwaaFilms,
So-
I want the best.
So I'm just gonna switch to a Ronin too, because
And you're gonna carry it around here.
no.
I saw you with the 360 camera on there already. Like, how long is that gonna last? That extra 5 ounces and the arm. Like, that's
Not
not
long.
long.
Okay. Backing up.
What lens would you like me on? 24-70, 1895, 7200.
What?
What lens do you want me to be on?
24/70.
GoPro's going for the in-car shots, and I'm missing my nut, so just hope it doesn't fall off. Right now I'm looking for some like early morning sun flares, like off of curvatures in the car or around logos. While the sun's nice and low, we'll get some really cool sun flares. You can't really get those any other time of the day. I'm just trying to find some small details like that to watch them go, like a glare go along a body line. Maybe some carbon fibre in the morning sunlight. How do you work one of these? Is this like a hotel? Probably running the driver's side door, probably. Are you guys together? Are gonna be in the car together, at least? Which car are you guys? Can I put a GoPro in there to get you guys? Cool, sweet. I'll find you guys eventually, or in the corral later or whatever, so don't worry about trying to find me. It's an older GoPro, so you're not really making out too good, you know? Cool, awesome, thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. I'll find you guys after in the corral, so don't worry about finding me. Thank you guys. I know what I'm doing. I also have insurance. So our next thing will be 10:30 at the fan zone. All right, so let's get a wide of the parking lot here with people in it, and then I guess find Sam or go to the autograph session.
Very nice.
I like. Cool.
So we're at the autograph signing with the Lexus drivers here in one of the cars. It's really cool for people to be able to meet and greet with them, get autographs signed, talk to them for a little bit, because all the drivers are extremely personable. So for them to be able to converse with everyone really makes it feel wholesome, you know? Mechanics right now, and they are getting the cars prepped for the 24-hour endurance race, getting everything checked out, everything copacetic. These guys are freaking amazing at what they do. I've never seen anything like it, so I'm hyped. This is gonna be a sick race, and going for first, baby. So like I said, they're doing a lot of testing, a lot of tuning, fixing things, figuring things out. But what you guys can't really feel is the emotion that's going on here, the sound, the smells of everything. What a feeling, you get hyped. The adrenaline on with everyone right now is high. High.
So we're at the Lexus fan zone. This is Sunday, right? So a lot of people are kind of getting ready to get to the podium, but as you can see, there's tons of people here. And not just shout out to Lexus, obviously, Michelin, and we're next to Lamborghini. And big shout out to me, all the brands here. BMW's there, even Hyundai's there. I mean, it's great to see, these brands come out. And to me, as an enthusiast, don't look at me as like, oh, I'm doing media or I'm working with Lexus. Like, as an enthusiast, it's super important that these brands come out here. They bring out their new cars, they bring out some cool things, they got giveaways. So that's what Lexus does, right? So I mean, we got the swag here to buy. They got the cool simulators over there. They got the reaction time. Look at the kid on the reaction time over there, which is, you know, it's really cool. This is actually the 2022 Lexus RCF Fuji Speedway Edition. This is a brand new color for the first time ever, called Electric Surge. So it's this really cool, obviously satin matte paint. There's only 50 of these, and I'm gonna actually open this up right now. They're pretty cool. Yeah, let's open it up. And we'll show the interior. Let's go on the driver's side. Alcantara steering wheel, armrest, obviously the seats, but it has those blue colors. And if you look at the carbon fiber, that is now blue and not red. This is the 5.0 V8, you know, from Lexus. So 472 peak horsepower, 8-speed auto, 396 pounds of torque. And what a lot of people don't realize, this car is about, I think, 160, 170 pounds lighter than a normal RCF. And a lot of those findings are from actually where we are, from the races. So they took a lot what was learned from the GT3 car and applied it, you know, to the Fuji Speedway Edition. I feel like an idiot with this big coat. You want to hear behind the scenes? Yeah, I feel like an idiot. I was gonna leave this, and I said no, because last time I left it, I got on a golf cart and I realized, like, with the windshield factor, it's like -5, and now I walk around, the sun is out, I'm burning up right now.
Yeah, the weather, how it's been.
It's
world record, right?
apparently it might be the coldest Daytona on record. So, you know, obviously from our standpoint, man, we're freezing. We got to put our gloves on. We got to be prepared. It's a different mindset to be shooting when it's cold. And obviously, it could even affect things like your battery power, your life, or whatever, et cetera, et cetera. Fogging up sometimes. I mean, you know, you encounter problems for the teams, right? Obviously, the biggest thing is cold tires, right? So making sure those tires are nice and warm so they don't slide off that course, as well as then all the other factors. And those guys got to stay warm, right? Because when they're doing the pitting and if they drop something because their hands are cold, it's a problem. So. Yeah, but you know, it's great the fans still came out. I mean, you can see still tons of campers and everything, and it changes my perspective because I've never been a camping guy, but hanging out with people that do it and they got the fire pits and everything, I'm like, man, that's really dope. And even if you don't, you're not maybe a car enthusiast, so you're not exactly, you know, the races are a great way to hang out with your family, hang out with your friends. Obviously, it's safe. Again, I've always been a huge just fan of the races, even if you're not into it, because it's a great way to hang out and with your family and friends.